what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. Andrew Chang over here on my right, and I'm Daniel Saludo. We are on to the No Sweat Bet now. This is the feature where everyone wants to know who we think is the best teaser bet out there, and we're going to give it to you. So I'm going to quickly review last week.
Let's not.
Yeah, I have to. So last week was a little mixed for us. I had a good week in individual teasers. I went 13-3. Andrew, not as much, going 9-7. So our total on individual teasers is 39. I'm 39-9 in total individual teasers. Andrew's 34-14. Still really good on individual teasers. But of course, the key on a teaser is being able to choose the right one from each game or in the same game if you play that. Going down to the actual no sweat bet, I chose Tampa Bay plus half a point and Seattle plus 1. Easy money. Got that. And so I'm 3-0. Andrew went with Arizona plus half point and Seattle plus 1, which I fully agreed with. But it hurt.
They just took the heart out of my chest, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not here for freaking ribbons, America. I'm here for the win. And unfortunately, if you have been following my side of No Sweat Bets, I am sorry.
Andrew's 1-2. He is very sorry, but he's already promised he's going to pick it back up this week in week 4. So Andrew's 1-2. I'm 3-0 in the No Sweat Bets. Now, of course, that's our prediction based on the day that we get the line, that we have the lines on the day of and when we record. It's different when it comes Sunday because the line change comes Sunday. However, Andrew wanted to be ambitious last week and say, I'm going to start Thursday night. How'd that work out?
Well, America, like I said in the earlier videos, I was playing from behind last week. I feel like a lot of things in my personal life wasn't there. I looked at the videos and there I was just, not really.
I told you not to bet it.
I
told you not to bet it, dude.
If I would have bet this Thursday Denver over, I would have hit it. But we're not talking about that. The past is the past. The future is now. So I would like to say, last week was just a dumpster fire. It's so hard to just kind of play from behind that your judgment gets kind of askew. So you just had some wishful thinking and you're not really you're just betting to bet, and it's terrible. So you don't do that, America. Don't be like me. Don't be an angry bettor.
Can't bet on emotions.
Even though sometimes angry betting it gets me
terrible, dude.
But that's
terrible. So Andrew geniusly, or the degenerate gambler in him, decided to bet on 5 different teasers in the entire week last week. He bet Jacksonville plus 3 and over 41.5. Lost that because Jacksonville lost. Obviously, the game hit the over, which was good, but that set it up. We both went on early Sunday afternoon. We went Pittsburgh plus 2. And then I made a huge mistake by reading somebody else's breakdown and kind of thinking of it as kind of my Bible for the Sunday. And so I liked the Jets plus 9.5. That failed absolutely.
No, the Giants.
The Giants plus 9.5. Yeah, I would never bet the Jets. I took the Giants plus 9.5 because
any New York
they're
team
going against like a 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th string team. And I was like, there's no way they're going to lose by double digits. Oh, no, they got creamed. So that one was just rough to have. So we lost on that one. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna be able to get it back. I'm not chasing per se. I was gonna bet late afternoon anyways, but I said, you know what? We're just, I failed, so we'll jump on yours. What do you want to go with? And
we did the last stand. I remember saying on that Baltimore KC game we did last week, said, hey, this is not a bad option for your last stand. And what that last stand meant was exactly what that situation means, is that you're kind of down and you have one good juicy game. It's like,
We're not there yet.
Wait, what do you mean that we're not there yet?
Talking about the late afternoon games.
What late afternoon game?
Arizona and
Seattle.
Seattle.
My God. Oh, no. Don't even. Dude, why are you making me relive this stuff, man?
Because we have to go over it.
So, yeah, and then I was looking at Danny's analysis about the Cardinals game and just like, yeah.
It was your no sweat bet.
It was my no sweat bet. I liked it. I didn't have to really worry about Seattle, although they did make me sweat a little bit because I think in the first drive, Russell Wilson went on ahead and gave Dallas defense 6 points. No bueno. They did miss the field goal.
They were fine.
Which is kind of sad. Greg the leg. Shame on you. And then also, DK Metcalf What's wrong with you, bro? You're gonna be on Come On, Man on ESPN. You can't
They
be
don't do that
celebrating
anymore.
like that. You can't be celebrating like that before you cross the end zone, the touchdown, the plane. It was like Deshaun Jackson.
He's complaining
all over
about the
again.
wrong thing because Seattle covered the teaser spread no problem. It was Arizona who killed us.
I didn't even
Because
wanna watch that game.
Kyler Murray threw 3 interceptions and could have easily had 5, so that wrecked us. You decided to absolutely go angry betting, and you're like, I'm betting Sunday night. You didn't even let me know until after the game was done.
I didn't want to be judged by my colleague, my coworker.
I'm not gonna judge you. I'll be like, it's your money. You bet it how you want.
Are you sure about this? Like, man, I'm not sure about anything anymore. But I'm gonna put this bet in, and I went on to do Green Bay and the over,
which hit. Green Bay +9 over 47.5, which hit, and now that can lead us to Monday night, and we both were pretty confident in Monday night. I remember in the analysis saying this is good enough to be bet on its own. Now I had a slight worry that I don't know why, but I was kind of worried that the over might not get there. But once the game started, by the first quarter, I'm like, the over's there. The over's going to get there. This is not a problem.
Yep.
I had more confidence in Kansas City to definitely be able to cover the spread. And once they started getting out to the lead, I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about Kansas. Now I just need the over to hit. And so it took about a fourth quarter. Over was good. Money was in, and we were good. So he's up money. I'm not because I didn't bet that much, but that's okay. I live with it, and the good thing about this show is we learn from each other's mistakes, we learn from our own mistakes and seeing the data and everything. So in the total actual bets, I'm 3-5. I'm in the negative. And Andrew's actually 5 for 5 because he has 2 extra bets over me from last week. So Andrew is plus money, but he's 5-5 right now based on what he bet. So now we can finally go into week 4's no sweat bets, and I'm gonna let Andrew tee it up first.
All right, America, the moment you've been waiting for. What is this dum-dum gonna pick for this week? This dum-dum is really liking, no surprise, Seattle.
Seattle teased down the -0.5.
Yeah,
right.
just to win it against whatever sorry team. Oh,
It's
Miami Dolphins. Which I got some people say, yeah, I like Miami. Like, I don't know about that.
Miami to cover the spread, they can because if it turns into a shootout and Miami puts up points, they can cover the spread by itself, let alone a 12.5 plus 12.5 teaser spread.
Right. And then I kind of gave reasons in that video that we did that, yeah, even if it comes to a shootout, I wouldn't want any other quarterback than Russell Wilson to lead a drive from behind because that's exactly what they did with the Cowboys. Clock's running down, gotta win. Just give Russell Wilson the ball, he'll make stuff happen.
Yeah.
The next team that can do that, in my opinion, they kind of fell short on their first week, but it's shaping up to be real nice. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just to win the game.
Yeah. Tampa Bay teased down to -1. This is very predictable from Andrew actually because he loves that. I want to get it in. I want to get it early. And yeah, I definitely don't disagree with any of this. Seattle -0.5 and Tampa Bay -1. You're telling both teams who are in, you would consider them favorable matchups to be able to win, just win. That's very bettable. And there's a good chance he bets on this, and I bet on this with him as well.
Come on in.
So I mean,
it's
hard not to like that. Yeah,
Danny.
exactly.
The water's warm. I like that.
I'm gonna surprise you a little bit.
Okay, like
And
as long as you don't say any New York.
Oh, I do. But no, just kidding.
Yo,
no,
I was
about
to slap you, Danny.
So so I've done this I think once or twice.
Oh, God,
in you should be.
I'm scared.
No, I've done this once or twice. I think in betting. I'm going with the and depending on when this video comes out, we may have the analysis out after or before this video comes out. But I am actually very much favoring the 2 primetime games. I am liking San Francisco is the favorite in their Sunday night game against the Philadelphia Eagles at -7. Tease that down, that's -1. Again, that's a go win it for me, no problem. And Monday night is Green Bay, and I will get to it and I'll explain it because we haven't actually recorded the video analysis on it yet, but you'll understand why. And then I want the Monday night primetime teaser with Green Bay -1. Green Bay will absolutely just win it outright. We actually talked about, if last week, Kansas City, Baltimore, like if you're on your last stand or if you feel like you need to catch up or something. This is also a game that you can do it in. You can actually do Green Bay -1 over 51, which is the teaser.
You like the over then on that game?
I kind of do, but it's not like a no sweat for me because things do happen in the end. 51 points is a lot of points in the end. So I'll do a quick analysis and we'll go into more detail in the actual. You'll get more analysis, detailed analysis in the actual video when we break it down. So I have a hard time trusting Philadelphia right now. They tied. They played for a tie. You don't play for ties. You play for a win. Where does that tell you that Doug Peterson's head is? It means he doesn't care. It means he has no passion for it right now. San Francisco proved last week that they can still try and dominate a game against a really bad offensive line. And guess what? Philadelphia has a very bad offensive line. Very bad offensive line. They'll be able to do it. Here's the other thing. Philadelphia played OT in last week's game, and they have to travel all the way to the West Coast.
Okay.
So that is why I like San Francisco to win it out. It'll be an ugly game, most likely. It'll be close. And, of course, Philadelphia has a ton of injuries. They lost so many wide receivers. No Dallas Goedert. I have a hard time trusting Carson Wentz right now, even though he's on my fantasy team. Your
boy
safe.
Miles Sanders?
That's fine. But San Francisco's good against that. But San Francisco is the safe bet to go with, and we know Green Bay should win at home against the hapless Falcons. Even if they get out to a 50-point lead, Green Bay will come back. That's no difficult task for them. Just air it out. Rodgers gets back to it.
Hey, that's what I like, baby. I'm a little concerned, Danny. Like
I'm
the Eagles are not the Giants.
Yeah, but they're not going to get. It's not going to be a blowout game. I'm just telling San Francisco to win it.
Okay.
Dude, they are riddled with injuries. When your number one wide receiver is Greg Ward Jr., you got issues. That's the exact same thing that happened to him last season. The difference is their offensive line is in shambles.
That's our Houston boy, man. Don't be dissing H-Town.
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm saying you have issues when he's your number one wide receiver.
This is true,
he was a quarterback, by the way. He was a quarterback in college. Mm-hmm. So they are very depleted on offense. And so that's why I think San Francisco and Kyle Shanahan know how to game plan. And they'll be ready to win it. They'll win it. I don't have any doubts about it.
God, my Eagles. What happened to y'all, man? Dude.
Yeah, it's just they usually excel in late season.
Hey, you know what? Like, they found a way to win almost every teaser spread last season. Now they're finding every way to lose. Yeah, they've only covered one so far. They've only covered one so far. Gee whiz.
Yeah. So Andrew's going to go with the early afternoon Seattle plus half and Tampa Bay. Seattle minus half, go win it, and Tampa Bay -1, go win it. My choice is the primetime teasers. San Francisco -1, go win it, and Green Bay -1, go win it. I like primetime teasers. It worked for us last season. I think in this situation, it works for us well again.
And I'm slamming it. I am slamming it on my no sweat bet.
All right. Yeah. Andrew wants to get back into the positive, and he'll be even.
I am in the positive, but you know what? The money that it was just like tumble after tumble. I was like, ugh, it hurts. So you know what? I'm coming back with a vengeance, America, and I'm gonna take what my bookie owes me. There we go.
Well, he's gonna start owing me stuff too if I hit a good streak.
Oh yeah, you will. Sure. Oh yes, you will.
I'm hoping so.
I'll bet money you don't even have, Danny. You don't even know.
I will. All right, I'll hold you to it. Well, we'll see what happens. Sunday, we will be betting Sunday. It just depends on how many games and what the situation is. But we're definitely looking forward to the week coming up. And these are no sweat bets, so get them in. Try not to worry about it unless you're me. I'm always going to worry about a bet anyways. But it's going to be a good week for us, I think, and we're ready for it definitely to happen. So until next time, in the next video, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the information you got in this video, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe, and tick the notification bell and select all. That way you are up to date with all of our no sweat bets and breakdowns of each game. And leave us a comment. Let us know what your no sweat bet is. Maybe you come up with a combination that we really didn't think of. Like, oh, that's really good. Maybe we'll jump on that as well. And then we can all be swimming in the money, right?
I would love that.
Oh, yeah. But until next week, don't forget to get your bets in. And, of course, don't forget to be a tease.